You're back here with me, Jaron, and that was Payday by Aguava. Check out that tune and all the other music played on the podcast this week on the 2023 playlist on Spotify. Just search Beats by Drag with Jaron on Spotify. All right, y'all, so let's go ahead and get into this week's artist spotlight. And the spotlight this week is shining on indie folk and soul singer-songwriter Solace. I always get messed up on how to pronounce that word because I dated way back in the day. I dated a guy in Dallas, Texas, and he actually listens to the podcast. Shout out to you. But he actually pronounces his name Solace. And so I always get a little tripped up on this word, but Solace is based out of Houston, also from Texas, and she actually grew up playing piano and the guitar, and you'll definitely hear some of that in these tunes that I'm about to spin for you all. But she uploaded her first song to SoundCloud in 2015, and last year she hit us with some tunes, y'all, that I think will be classics one day, y'all. I absolutely believe this. But I'm first going to spin her single Life Can Be Beautiful, and what I love about Solace's style of songwriting is how she takes a simple, heartfelt thought or feeling and just builds around it with beautiful guitar flourishes, her unique vocal choices, and her refined sense of storytelling. And I also absolutely love the folk thread that runs throughout all of her music. It's intimate, it's pure, it's solace. But let's go ahead and drift away to Life Can Be Beautiful by Solace. Such a beautiful song. That was Life Can Be Beautiful by Solace. Next up, I'm going to press play on a cover that Solace did of Brittany Howard's tune, Stay High. And as an aside, I just love a cover that takes the essence of the original record, but infuses the artist's own DNA into it. And Solace did just that on this cover. I think this is going to be an absolute treat for you all. Let's go ahead and vibe to Stay High by Solace. Welcome back, y'all. That lovely cover of Stay High was by Solace. But yo, I need to know, we're all digging the songs and the vibes on the podcast today. Shoot me a DM over on the Instagram account at Beats by Drag and let me know. Also, feel free to send me any new music recommendations that you all have. I want to know what y'all are grooving to, staying high to out there. So last week, a new season of Drag Race actually started. Season 15. Y'all know the vibes. It started last week. And while y'all are sending me those indie music recommendations, I also want to know what team y'all are on to take the crown in season 15. I think y'all know by now that we over here at Beats by Drag, and by we, I do mean me, we over here at Beats by Drag are absolutely rooting for everybody black. we are hilarious, but I just want to thank you all for joining me on another episode of Beats by Drag. My name is Jaron, and if you're feeling sickening, go ahead and leave me a review on your favorite podcast app, and be sure to follow the pod. Also, while you're at it, tell a friend, a loved one, your accountability friend, or maybe an accountability boo thing that's not just going to hold you, but it's also going to hold you accountable for these New Year's resolutions. Come on now. Tell them all to stream the podcast. Many thanks to Centauria, Aguava, and Solace, who all graciously provided their music for the podcast episode today. The Beats by Drag is an Odilla podcast, and you can follow Beats by Drag on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube for all the hottest indie music and latest Drag Race tea at Beats by Drag. You can also follow Beats by Drag on Spotify to listen to all the rockin' playlists that I put together over there. Thanks again for listening, and until next time, y'all already know what to do. Keep the beat fresh. Beats by Drag is an Odilla podcast. The theme song "You" is by Adrian Cabrera.